Let me talk about what is critical path method. So critical path method is a resource utilization algorithm for scheduling a set of project activities. Okay. The essential technique for using CPM is to construct a model of the project which includes the following: a list of all tasks required to complete the project, the dependencies between the tasks. The critical path method is usually used in conjunction with the program evaluation and review technique. So let's try to understand what is this critical path method and program evaluation and review technique. These two are project management tools. So you take any project which is you take any project, let's say construction project or any project which you are taking up in a software industry, suppose software development project. So all these projects have a set of tasks. So critical path method will help us to know how the resources are being utilized for a set of project activities. Okay. Now for using this critical path method, we should know what are the different tasks we should have to complete the project. So it's a project consists of a set of tasks, say task A, task B, task C, task D. Okay. And then the dependencies between the tasks, that means like say input or output of one task might become the input of another task. So all these dependencies we must know to construct the network diagram. Now why do we say critical path? So critical in the sense these are critical activities. So critical path is the set of critical activities. That means they are very important for the success of the project. Without those tasks you cannot complete the project. That is why it is called critical path method. Okay. Now let's try to understand. So basically this CPM and PERT, that is program evaluation and review technique, which you will study in the last unit, they go together in conjunction, in the sense hand in hand, both of them. Okay. Now let's try to understand the definition. The critical path is the set of activities to complete it so that the project is completed by the defined date. Suppose we set a so here metro construction is going on near Electronic City, if you have observed. So they might have set a date for that completion of that project. So the critical path is the set of activities to be completed so that the project is completed by the defined date. Say, let's say let's say your March 31st 2022, let's say we have to complete that particular project. Okay, let's say. Now that is the defined date. So what are all the activities to be completed by that, so that the project is completed by that defined date, indicates the critical path. Okay. So the critical path lets you know how long each task will take before finishing the project. Now what do you mean by a project? Can anyone tell me? What do you mean by a project? Maria, Gracie or Punit, what do you understand by a project? Now you are all doing projects, right? You have a project, I think last time also you did one project. This semester also you would be doing a project. So what do you mean by a project? What do you mean by a project?
Assignment, sir.
It's not necessary assignment. Assignment is like I give you a set of questions, you write the answers. That could be assignment. project is like maybe some interrelated activities like activity 1, activity 2, activity 3, activity 4 to complete a particular what do you say, deliverable. Means the project will have a deliverable. At the end of that project you will have one output. So to reach that output you have a set of related tasks. Okay, that is a project. Now say let's take for example construction of metro. So first thing is like first task is to what do you say, get in touch with the people who are the uh, who are getting affected by the metro construction, talk with them and acquire the land for the metro construction. That is the step 1. Okay, then step 2 is like what do you say, construct the pillars, okay, for the metro track to be laid out. Okay, then third step could be, I'm just giving a hypothetical example, okay, might not be the exact thing. Okay, third step could be like identify the places where you want to have metro stations constructed. Okay, and then fourth step could be like lay down the track. Okay, lay down the metro track. And then fifth step could be construct the railway stations. Okay, these are interrelated. All these are interrelated. Means starts with land acquisition, and then once land is acquired or MOU is being signed with the parties affected because of the metro construction, because some buildings might have to be demolished or something might have to be done. So that conversation would be the first step. Okay, second step could be identifying okay, constructing the pillars first. Okay, metro pillars, and then laying the track, and then constructing the metro stations. Then once everything is ready, then trial run of the train on that particular route. So this is what could be a set of tasks to be completed as part of the metro construction project. Okay, now because it's a project management tool, one second, because it's a project management tool, we have to what do you say, identify what are the principles behind the critical path method. Now there is a body of knowledge called PMBOK, project management body of knowledge. So anything related to project management, this particular organization, which is a US based organization, will uh, about whatever anything related to project management is defined by this particular body of knowledge, which is called project management body of knowledge. Now PERT, that is program evaluation and review technique, and critical path method are two tools for effective project management. That means you should complete the project on time, and at the same time you should ensure that the critical activities are finished. Means you should ensure the quality also, and at the same time all the information, all the tasks which are required to complete the project should be completed, so that the project doesn't get delayed. Okay, that is the main objective of critical path method. Now the project management body of knowledge, PMBOK, defines the critical path as a defined sequence of activities that determines the duration of the project. So to use the critical path method, you must first determine the list of all tasks necessary for the realization of the project. Realization of the project means, what do you mean by realization of the project? The list of all tasks necessary for the realization of the project. I want interaction, so can you tell me what do you mean by realization of the project? Can anyone tell me? Maria or Gracie? What do you understand by the word realization of the project? What is the other word which comes into your mind? Gracie?
Sir?
What do you understand by the word realization of the project? What word can you substitute for the word realization there? Read that statement, the list of all tasks necessary for the realization of the project. What word can you substitute instead of realization? Maria, think of one word which you can substitute instead of the word realization. Okay, realization means completion of the project. Now the dependencies between each of these tasks. So there might be, okay, for a particular project there might be 3 tasks or 5 tasks like that, and then dependencies between each of these tasks means whether these tasks are all independent of each other or they are dependent on each other. Okay, and then third is the duration of each task, means each task takes how much time. Say for example, talks with, let's take for example your let's take for example metro construction. The first step takes say 2 months, so that is the first the third part, duration of each task. Okay, dependencies between each of these tasks means, now tasks you have already defined. One is talks with the affected stakeholders, then next is your construction of the metro pillars, and then laying of the railway track, and then construction of the stations, and then last step is trial run of the metro on the track laid out. Okay, these are the tasks. Now the dependencies between each task would be like depending on success or failure of the talks, they will decide whether to start the metro project there or not. Okay, because if the land itself is not acquired, the metro project cannot start. Okay, then duration of each task. So here all these are interdependent, the tasks which I said, so these are interdependent. So the dependencies between each of these tasks, suppose you want to what do you say, let's take another example. You want to manufacture some product. Okay, there is one task A, task B, task C, task D to get the final product A. Okay, so task A's output becomes task B's input, task B's output becomes task C's input, task C's output becomes task D's input. These are called dependencies. Okay, and the duration of each task, for each task how much time you take to complete each of the activities. Okay, once this information is available with you, the CPM calculates the longest path. Longest path, what do you mean by longest path? We don't want the shortest path. Okay, we want the longest path. Longest path means what? Yes, longest path in the sense uh, longest duration. Okay, now um, let's say for example one path gives, so we'll discuss how we draw the network diagram and all in the future classes. Okay, okay, fine. When we draw network diagram, we get two paths to complete the project. Okay, but the longest path has say it gets completed in 5 months. Okay, 5 months or 5 into 30, 150 days. Okay, 150 days, fine. And yeah, 150 days it takes to finish the project. The shortest path takes say 90 days. So the critical path is 150 days, means it's the longest duration. Okay, understood. So these three information you should have to use critical path method. One is all the tasks which are required to complete the project, then the dependencies between all the tasks which are listed above, and what time you need to complete each of the task. All these information you should have before you apply the critical path method. Then the CPM calculates the longest path of all tasks to complete the project. This method gives the earliest and latest dates at which each task can start and finish without lengthening the project duration. This method gives the earliest and latest dates at which each task can start and finish without lengthening the project duration. A critical path method ensures that it will identify when can each task start and finish, but at the same time it ensures that the project duration should not get long. Suppose for the metro construction of your electronic city, this thing is March 31st 2022, it should not go beyond that date. Okay, so thus the critical path method determines which critical task that is on the longest path and those that can suffer delays without affecting the project. Okay, so thus the critical path method determines which critical task that is on the longest path, means the path which takes the longest duration to complete the project, and those that can suffer delays, means those critical activities which can suffer little delays but it will not affect the project. At the end of the day, the metro construction should get completed on March 31st 2022. So there are some critical tasks which can, like here and there, suffer little delays. Instead of say some work getting completed on 31st July 2021, it can get completed on 31st August 2021, but at the end of the day it should not affect the whole project, that is whole metro construction project. That is what we learn under critical path method. Okay, so that was the agenda for today. So any doubts you have in whatever we discussed today? you can ask the doubts, and then we will. I didn't want to like put because this is the new unit. I didn't want to put everything on one day. Okay, we'll go step by step. So I just wanted to give you introduction what is critical path method today. So you ask me any doubts. If you didn't understand any of the things which we discussed today, you can ask. Yes, Gracie or Maria. Yes, you can ask. Feel free to ask. Yes, Gracie or Maria. Unless you ask, you don't get anything. Did you understand what we discussed today? Gracie, is my voice clear?
Sir?
Is my voice clear to you?
Yes, sir.
And what about Maria? Maria?
Yeah, it's clear, sir.
Okay, so you understood what I discussed today about critical path. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about you, Gracie?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay. So next class, what we are going to do is we are going to discuss the principles of critical path method in detail, and then how do we construct network for projects. So let's go step by step, and then we will go for application areas of critical path method. So basically these two tools, that is unit 4, unit 5 of yours, that is critical path method and uh, program evaluation and review technique, are project management tools. Okay. So okay. Fine.